Brussels now. I just did my solo trip to Paris vlog, and now I did a really last minute day trip to Brussels. So I'm gonna take you on my day here as well. This is my hotel in Brussels, and like, it's so nice. I have just like that TikTok song stuck in my head that it's like, this is nice, girl. Like, look at this. And it even has like this, why would I need this random velvet thing to sit on? I don't know, but I just love that it's there. Like, look at it. It's so nice. And it wasn't even that expensive. It was like, I think like 200 per night, and I got points, so I got it for like 150. And then this is the bathroom that, oh, it doesn't, oh, I think I have to put my card in. But this is my outfit for my day out in Brussels. I think it's weather appropriate. I think it's theme appropriate. I actually got this in Palma in Spain in a Mango outlet store, which is like, I've never seen a Mango outlet store. I've never heard of a Mango outlet store. Mango dresses are usually like $50-$60, and I got this for like 13 bucks. So steal. There's just this like bottle of wine here. I found this store called Naf Naf, which is apparently Parisian, although I've never heard of it or seen it in Paris. But their stuff was so cute and such good quality and honestly affordable prices. I just couldn't bring myself to spend the money. So I finally found the spot I was looking for. It's called Grand Place, and it's this beautiful square with these gorgeous golden buildings, but I guess there was some like race or marathon happening, so there was some construction here, which was kind of killing the vibe for me and getting in my shots. But I mean, it's the buildings are still really nice. Yeah, so this is currently the view. All these buildings like are gorgeous, honestly, and like the gold like reflects in the sun. It's just, this is kind of like ruining everything. Got myself a Belgian hot dog. It was from a little restaurant that had a Belgian hot dog stand. It's basically this like unique hot dog with mustard and like lettuce. Finally found a park. I was looking for just like a park or just a little area to sit down with greenery, and this is like the park that's next to the Royal Palace. But I am way too exhausted to actually check out the Royal Palace. I'm so tired, and I still want to go back to the Grand Place to try some Belgian waffles and Belgian beer. And I'm a bit stressed because my phone is at like 30%. I ended up getting this beer at the park. It's called, I think, something Dubois. I don't remember the full name. it looks like all the construction has cleared out, and other than like these tents for the race and like some of these trucks, it looks like the Grand Place is now more open, which is beautiful because look at the sunset. Oh my god. And it's like the lights are on for the buildings, but then the sunset is also reflecting off of the gold on the buildings. Okay, I got my Belgian waffle. I just don't know where to eat it because there are no chairs anywhere here. I am back in my hotel. I am so tired and I'm so stuffed. Everything here is very good, but very filling, very heavy. I couldn't finish my second beer that I wanted to try. It was good. It had like a different taste. It was a bit more fruity, but I literally couldn't finish it. Like I couldn't stomach it. And then I tried the Belgian waffle and like it was a good waffle. Like I was actually worried that it was kind of just a gimmick and that the Belgian waffles we have at home in Toronto are basically like the same thing. And I was like, are they just bamboozling tourists? But it actually is better than the ones that we have in Toronto. But I couldn't even finish it. I was just getting so full that I was about to explode. So I only ate about half of it, but I tried it. I also just love solo traveling. I just love it. I feel like people it gets a bad rep. People assume that it like means you're like lonely or that it's like scary. But it's like not. I don't know. It's so, and of course I love traveling with people. That's always fun. But every time I plan a trip with somebody or with people, I always try to slot in some days to myself where I'm just by myself, and it's like it's so freeing to just like go out in a new city and just be able to do whatever you want whenever you want. You don't have to make any compromises. You don't have to like commit to things you don't want to do to satisfy someone else. Like you just have like there are no like nothing, like you have the freedom to do whatever you want with your time, and it's so nice. And you know, you get to be like have your quiet moments where you can just like sit and read, and those were probably like some of my most like cherished moments, especially in Paris, but even here, just to sit in the park, sip my beer, look at people. Although the one thing that you kind of have to get used to as a solo female traveler specifically is that people are gonna like look at you. Like I find that like when I travel by myself, everyone's always looking at me as if it's like some oddity that I'm like by myself out doing things. And it's like it doesn't really bug me. I'm just aware, like I notice that people like look over and kind of like inquisitively like it's kind of funny, but like it doesn't bother me. I just think that like, you know, if men can be out in public spaces by themselves, why can't women? I'm gonna quickly show you my mini haul from today. This is like a cute little tote bag that came with one of my purchases, and I'm probably gonna keep it. Oh, that was not smooth at all. So like I of course got like a bunch of chocolate. I got this little box of like Belgian chocolate. I got these like seashells. My family loves these like seashells, but they asked me to taste one of them, and they literally tasted better than the ones we get in Canada. So I got this. I also got this that I'm probably gonna give to my brother. It's more of the seashells. And then this chocolate that I'm going to gift my mom because she only eats dark chocolate. So it's just like a bunch of Belgian chocolate. And then at the bookstore, I got this cute little like book. It's a story from Pushkin, which is like a famous Russian author. And it's like, you see the cover, it's like Russian and then like translated in French, and like it's a very cool like special edition version of this story, and like I grew up with Pushkin stories, like my grandma told them to me when I was a little kid, so it's like sentimental, and this is just like a beautiful edition. So that was the only book I bought here. And that's it. I don't think I went crazy. I think I controlled myself. I wanted to because I spent a lot on this trip. So originally I wasn't going to shower because I'm just gonna be on a plane all day tomorrow. But this shower is like so nice and fancy that I'm probably just gonna use it, you know? Totally on brand. I guess I didn't realize that I had chocolate on my hands. And so I accidentally got chocolate on the hotel sheets. One thing I noticed that like really surprised me was that this place was packed. Like Brussels was packed. Everywhere in the city you go, there's just like a million people there. And I swear, like out of all the cities and places that I've been to in this trip, this is probably the most packed I've seen a city. And I'm surprised, like it's more packed than Paris. It was more packed than London, although I would say like it gives London a run for it. The millions of tourists, like everywhere you go. Whew, I was so shocked. Hi, it's me back home editing this video, realizing that I never actually made a conclusion to this video or filmed an outro. I kind of just ended it on this like rant about how packed Brussels was. I think it's just because I was like so tired. And yeah, probably. And the next morning when I was checking out of my hotel was kind of crazy because that was when I found out that there was this big like Brussels marathon happening. That's why the Grand Place had all those tents put up. That's probably why it was so packed, although I've never heard of this marathon. Maybe it's a bigger deal there. But the marathon almost caused me to miss my flight back home because they blocked off all the roads so cars couldn't get into the city because of the marathon, which means taxis and Ubers couldn't get into the city, and I was relying on that to get to the airport. So it was a whole ordeal. I literally arrived at the airport an hour before my flight took off and managed to get on it. But it was an adventure. I was glad to have visited Brussels. I did want to visit Belgium and just any Dutch country. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for the next one.